awesome to come out the basement door and be greeted by wind chimes and sunflowers. See how I'm doing with mastering the fine art of carrying coffee and other things. Come on, Ziggy, let's go check the birds. Ziggy? What's up, dude? Morning, ladies. Sorry I'm so late. Leisurely Saturday and all that. I had sort of mentally booked off most of today to go and get some more horse manure. I've got the compost bins pretty much built, and I've left out a big section for horse manure storage. Anyway, I was all set to go borrow the truck and head over to the stables and get a bunch of loads, but it's not going to work out. The guy who's going to load me is headed up to camp today, so he won't be around. So that basically means I have a day without a big plan of something to do. So I think it's going to be an odd job day. One of the things I want to do is get this roof finished. When I bought the metal for the roof on the workshop, Emily and I had a miscommunication. I don't care one way or the other what color it is, but she doesn't like the green metal roof. So that's green, and I want to make it all roughly the same. So I have some sort of charcoal metallic spray paint, and I started that last fall, just never got around to it. That was 1 can's worth, and then I got distracted when I got off the ladder and ended up doing something else. So that's one thing I could do today, is finish that. I need to take down this clothesline. It's kind of falling apart. We've had it for a number of years and we don't really want it here anymore. I wanted to move it someplace else. I need to move these tires out onto the silage tarps. Those were another thing that was here when we bought the property. I just left a big pile of tires. We've got some holding up the basketball hoop. I've got some already out on some silage tarp, and I just want to get these out of here. But I think the first thing I'm going to do is continue working on the screens, and maybe I can get the 2 on the north side of the deck finished. Alright, so these look pretty good. I've got the half lap joints joining the corners. I just want to make sure that my calculations were correct. Yes, okay, good. So everything's correct there. Now what I'm going to do is go and cut some other pieces that are going to overlap the screen. So the screen is going to sit on these pieces, and then I'm going to have another piece that sandwiches it in to hold it tight. While I was working, I couldn't help but overhear the epic sword battle taking place in my driveway. Since my sister-in-law's family moved into the house at the end of our road, the bond between these cousins has only strengthened. Now, the kids can walk to each other's houses, and they often do, though sometimes, in between doorsteps, they get distracted by battles for control of the universe. Hey, are you guys being careful only to hit sticks, right? Not people? Yeah. Okay. I mean swords. At least until their lame dad/uncle intervenes. Anyway, back to work. permission to get a walking stick. Or two. Are you getting one, Maeve?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 walking sticks. One of the things I didn't do a great job of as a commercial farmer was to take time away from farming. Time to enjoy my family and the other fine things in life outside the toil of making a living. This is actually one of the reasons I decided to stop farming commercially. Being able to watch my kids grow up was one of the main reasons I wanted to get into farming and work from home in the first place. It just didn't seem to be working out that way. Now, as a homesteader, I seem to have more time and less stress when I take time away from a project to walk in the woods and help my daughter and her cousin find the perfect walking stick.